I'm out the. Yo. I'm out the door. Island Coast, why's it the old? I see yo 3. A Chad dumps her and she cries. Women hitting the wall. So we about to get into this, man. This is HL Talk That Thought. So let's see what they got for us today, man. Because this commentary, you know, it might save your life, man. Like, you don't see the nature of certain people that could possibly fuck your life up. So let's get right into this, man. Before we get into it, like and subscribe so hit that 100K today. Let's see what they're talking about in this video and see where she fucked up at.
My boyfriend of 2.5 years has a 2-year-old.
When I just found out my boyfriend of 2.5 years has a 2-year-old. Okay. Okay.
I'm so devastated.
I'm sorry. Is it me or this look fake as fuck? I don't see a tear coming from her face. She looked like she about to smile. She looked like the Wicked Witch. The Wicked Witch of the West. Was it? I don't know. I forgot. Let's go.
I have no problem being with someone who has kids. I just wasn't expecting this.
This is a skit.
When I post this, I don't even know if we'll still be together. And I hope it works out. I hope it works out. I'm really sad. I don't want to lose my best friend. I just dropped my kids off to my ex-husband. He's literally the biggest asshole. Like, the fact that
Realistic morning after dropping my kids off to my ex-husband. Okay. I guess we about to get into some shit, and I'm kind of fucking the video up. Because I'm just jumping and skipping like the video started. They talking about coming up. Let's go.
he still has friends, or the people that we were friends with are still in his life, blows my mind, because I'm like, how could you guys be friends with someone who's literally such an asshole?
Welcome back, family. Today we are going to see yet another modern woman who decided to divorce her husband so that she can go chase after Chad and Tyrone. But everything went south when she realizes that her Chad boyfriend lied to her while living a double life.
I don't like that Tyrone coming out this fucking AI voice, man. Come on, dog. Tyrone. Nigga said that shit with emphasis, too. Fuck you. Fuck you, AI voice. Let's go. Let's go.
But before the tears of regret and witnessing how she got played by Chad, let's first start by watching her bragging about how she divorced her ex-husband.
When I first told my ex-husband that I wanted a divorce, he was in shock. So when I finally came around to wanting to divorce my ex-husband, it was November of 2020. We were coming up on Thanksgiving and Christmas and his birthday and my daughter's second birthday, and I just was like,
what is all this? What is, I don't know. I'm lost. I don't be looking at like women makeup and them applying this shit. So this, what she work on her eyebrows to make it look fluffy.
We get along for the most part.
Cause she look like Wolverine. This look like comic book eyebrows for me. I don't know.
Like, I've totally checked out, but it's not like we're like not getting along, or he's abusive or anything like that.
Pull a
And then Mandy, I wish I remember what he was upset about. So he's upset one night about something super trivial. Like, oh, I didn't do his laundry. Oops. Oh, I didn't do his laundry, or there wasn't toilet paper, or just something like so minor.
So you didn't want to do house chores? You didn't want to... I don't know. This might have been a guy with money that she's talking about. I don't see her... even though she look fucking weird, the dude she probably was fucking with probably had a lot of money, so he probably was taking care of the house financially, and he just wanted you to take care of the house, and you wouldn't have to do shit. Cause if she say she had to work, I could probably understand it, but she don't. If she ain't had to work, it's different. Bitch, you lazy.
So we sit down after the kids go to bed, and I'm like,
the kids,
we do couples therapy. You want to
take care of the kids. Take care of the kids like you fucking supposed to. Because, and cook some food, because at the end of the day, a woman that don't care about the health of her family, she ain't a good woman. I'm just gonna hold you up. I ain't gonna hold you up. She feeding her kids Cheetos and all type of fucking microwavable food and shit instead of cooking some food, some actual food to, give nutritional value to her family. She ain't worth marrying, bro. Like, if she not willing to do that. Not willing, wanting to do it. Fuck willing to wanting to do it. If they don't want to do it, don't marry her. Don't give her the time of day, really. It ain't no point. I'm sorry, y'all. I done press mute. I always do that. Let's go.
You learned how to communicate. It's like, hey.
But you wish you could mute dumb bitches like this. I'm sorry. Not to even call her a bitch, I'm sorry for that. This is a woman, an idiotic woman, might I say. But let's go.
Go to bed, and I'm like, okay, like, I took a couples therapy, you learned how to communicate. It's like, hey, like, something's clearly bothering you, like, what's going on? So I'm sitting there quietly, like, letting him talk. And he's, like, going on and on and on. I wish I remember what it was. About something just so trivial that he was upset.
But she don't want to listen to his problems. And she thinks she's spitting. And you know what? A lot of women think she's spitting, too. Let's go.
And I just sat there, silent. So he finishes talking, it's my turn, because that was like one of the only things I used to do. That was like my downfall, was I would interrupt during a conversation, so I was quiet.
She admitted, at least. She's not taking accountability, but she admitted that she's a fucking problem. Somebody that can't shut the fuck up and, and cutting you off all the time, that's disrespectful. She don't respect that man. But I bet she wants somebody that whoop her ass. I'm sorry. A lot of women out here, they be wanting somebody whoop their ass. I don't beat women. And it's crazy when I see it, and it's just like, why would you go for somebody beating your ass? You're like, I see something in him. I mean, you got a black eye. I guess you got the color purple. That's what you seen. But that's what you wanted. And that's what she want too. She don't want no man that's taking care of shit and just loving their family. And being peaceful, productive, and positive like they supposed to fucking do. Let's go. We love peace. I'm sorry. Let's go.
My turn to speak, and literally interrupt during a conversation, so I was quiet. It's my turn to speak, and literally my response was, well, I guess it's time for us to separate. His response literally was, I didn't see that one coming. Like I mentioned, I had been planning on leaving him, so shortly before we separated, our job.
Say she'd been planning it. She wasn't worried about a family. You know what I'm saying? She was worried about fun. Then when the sparks left, the fun left. She ain't had no fun. Like, I'm just taking care of my daughter, and you don't take me out anymore. You don't care about keeping your family together. Like, was he cheating? Like, is she gonna mention one part of this nigga cheating in this part of the ordeal? She might say it. Nah, let's see.
Had outgrown her crib, and so I had already put the kids in one bedroom, and so we literally had like an extra bedroom with a king-size bed that became his bedroom. I don't really remember our whole conversation other than I just remember him like begging me to like not leave him, and I just was like, you know what, I need some time, I need some space, I need you to sleep in the other bedroom tonight. And I kid you not, I wake up the next morning to him bringing me like breakfast in bed, coffee, he had the kids all taken care of, the house was all
and this is a nigga that's she's admitting is that she's a fucking idiot. Like, we listening to this together, bro. I almost got distracted because something like that. But I almost got distracted because a notification. But this bitch is stupid. Imagine not having to work. Imagine, okay, in a parallel universe, obviously everything in reverse where women have to pay for dinner. They have to pay the bills. But keep in mind though, they pay the bill. Oh, they do their little job. We work too. We still work. We still do the construction jobs and all of that, but we get paid way less than they get paid doing what they doing in this particular world. Do you think women are gonna pay for your dinner still? Even in that parallel fucking universe where they have to pay for the shit. You think they want to pay for that? No. So women gonna have to understand we don't. Matter of fact, let's continue. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back to the news.
And I literally only had one request from him every single week was like coffee. He had the kids all taken tonight, and I kid you not, I wake up the next morning to him bringing me like breakfast in bed, coffee. He had the kids all taken care of. The house was all clean, and I literally only had one request from him every single week was like there was a certain day of the week where it was like in between his work days. All I wanted was for him to bring me a cup of coffee in the morning and deal with the kids and trying to get his ass.
He following her. He's doing this for you because he loved you. It's damn near at this point in life. Like I'm not condoning this. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just saying it. It's damn near at this point in life, you gotta treat women like shit in order for them to stay around. Like, the man who beats women always has a woman. The man that is nice, respectful, and all of that shit, he is single. He don't have no woman. Why y'all think that is? Because you had to have an element of I either fuck a lot of bitches or I beat bitches. And women will stay with you. But once you are this day and age, I think women back in the day, they actually respected that to an extent. I don't know. But I think, they kind of respected that shit. But like nowadays, no. Beat your ass. Like, well, that's crazy to think. I don't do it. I never beat a woman in my life. I even got scratched in my face by a woman. I didn't beat her. I fucking bear hugged her and shook her to where her legs was just dangling, going everywhere. What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because she scratched my face after they attacked my friend for no fucking reason. Women is fucking psycho. All right? So, looking at this, you seeing it. You seeing the psycho. This is psycho. This man, she's explaining this nigga doing what he did for her. And she like, thinks the world is hers. You fucking idiotic, delusional fuck. You are stupid.
Like, there was a certain day of the week where it was like...
You look like a fucking crow. Sorry, y'all.
Had
this pissed me off.
one
We're gonna watch
from him every single week.
No more
like,
stops.
There was a certain day of the week where it was like in between his work days. All I wanted was for him to bring me a cup of coffee in the morning and deal with the kids and trying to get his ass out of bed to give me a hand. He literally would like sigh to get his...
This was 1 out of 7 days of the week. I asked him for the minor actor, so the other 6 days of the week, I didn't ask for anything. So, what? So what?
Out of bed to give me a hand. He literally would like sigh and then like go and do it for me. And so for him to suddenly start bringing...
So he still did it. It don't matter he sighed. He still did it. You ignorant, fucking ignoramus.
And coffee, I was like, absolutely not. And then again, suddenly he was like doing all this stuff around the house, and I was like, this is not okay. So I don't even think this went on for more than like 2 weeks before I just literally could not handle him trying to dote on me.
Fellas, Never, ever, ever beg a woman when she is trying to leave you. If she asks you for a separation, just say, okay.
Yeah.
And do not even argue or ask
Facts.
why. You will thank me later. Because if you try to talk her out of it, she will even
Facts.
be...
Don't put no fucking energy. Oh, alright. You need help? Whatever. Get up. Hey, you wanna go? Do that. Ain't worth time fighting for that shit, bro. Ain't worth it. No energy. Don't put no energy into that shit, bro. Because it fucks them up more. It fucked them up more that they thought they were fucking you up. Like deep in they fucking soulless little hearts, they thought they were fucking you up. And you gonna be like, yeah, whatever. Go ahead. I kind of figured you was a hoe. What? That's what they be thinking. Like, damn, this nigga knew I was a hoe. Yeah, you was a hoe, bitch. I know.
But let us watch her finish bragging about how she divorced her ex-husband and destroyed her own family, thinking that she could do better.
This is part 2 of me explaining how my ex-husband reacted when I told him I wanted a divorce. Like I was saying, there were about 2 weeks after we
And
separated.
she made the video specifically about his reaction of it. That shows you that was her whole plan, to see the reaction. Like, some women thrive off of that energy. They thrive off of that. And she one of those, thriving off of trying to fuck up a man's ego or whatever, his personality. Just like, and she was happy to do it. And she happy to explain the story. Sorry, y'all. I know y'all see me, nigga. Hold on, did y'all see me? Let me see. I gotta look on the camera. Yeah, y'all can't see me drinking this good shit over here. Nah, what I'm doing, I'm back. Let's get back to this shit. I'm sorry, y'all. It don't matter.
Living in the same house, separate bedrooms, he was doting on me, hand and foot, trying to do all these things to like win me back, and I was like, bro, it is so late. A day late and a dollar short, sweetheart. And then after he moved out, it just kind of went downhill from there. He was definitely being heavily influenced by his parents, which is so ironic because his mom was a pastor at a church that we went to.
Heavily influenced by his parents, meaning what?
And then I ended up serving him papers in January. That was how long it took for me to like get all the court papers, because originally I tried just using like a filing service where they just like filed your paperwork for you, and it's for people who like got along, could
From what I'm hearing in this video, she's comfortable. She like, obviously dude did have some money. She's comfortable to be able to explain this. Like, yeah, I got over it. That's what it sounds like.
Operate. But then after a couple of months of him like not turning in paperwork and just literally like refusing to cooperate with me, I had to finally get a lawyer. Come to find out, he actually, my light just went off. Come to find out, he actually drug the divorce out because he was thinking I was going to come back to him. Almost a year and a half after I first told him I wanted a divorce, we're still trying to get divorced, and he's literally just dragging it out. And so I send him a text message one day, and I go, does your girlfriend know you have a wife? And then shortly after that message, his lawyer
What? Wait, hold on. She said, does your girlfriend know you have a wife? But however, like, bitch, you want to get a divorce. Why would you even send that?
After that message, his lawyer finally scheduled some sort of like a status conference, because he like didn't want to go to court because he's a police officer and didn't want like anyone that he knows from court to see him. So he kept like trying to dodge court, but also wouldn't work with me on the side. It was really, really frustrating. It took us 2 years and 4 days to get divorced. We even had like a status conference.
Since it's a possibly white officer, I don't feel sorry for him. He probably racist. He probably a racist officer because this is his wife. And she's probably, I can read people kind of well. Yeah.
In June of 2022, where we like finally settled on like who was taking what and what the terms of the kids' arrangement was and all this stuff. And it sat at his lawyer's office for 3 months. Like even his lawyer was like dragging it out. Like, oh, maybe she'll change her mind. I have no idea.
We could all see the excitement of this woman's face while she was literally talking about destroying her own family.
Yeah.
These modern women are so heavily incentivized by the state to divorce
That's
their...
true. But I'm great. Yeah, like, am I grateful for that? That she destroyed her family with this officer that probably was racist. 9 times out of 10. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked up about that because the children gonna grow up and they're gonna hate. That hate is gonna be caused by her fucking decision to be a piece of shit. They just gonna hate the world. Like it's somebody else's fault because their fucking moms is a cum bucket, a dummy. Fucking putting saran wrap on her forehead, and it doesn't make her look no better. She still look like a fucking banana.
to the point that they find joy in it. And it is all because they truly believe that they will easily find a better man out there waiting to commit to them. Now, let's see how that turned out for her, because the Chad she was running after was literally...
It's always beautiful when this part of the video come up. Well, now we get to see a banana in pajamas. Explain this story.
living a double life under her nose.
I just found out that my boyfriend of 2.5 years has a 2-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Is that real? She
No,
faking.
he didn't cheat on me. He knocked up some woman like a month before we started dating. And he just found out, and I just found out.
This not real
And
tears though.
From the
She not really devastated or anything. This is content that we actually giving her the time of day for it, because there's no tears. It's not nothing welling up in the eyes. Just a straight banana. I just peeled the layers back on this motherfucker. This banana ain't got, you know.
I have. She was planning on like doing IVF. She didn't think she'd have kids. She's gonna do a sperm donor, that whole situation. And she's like freezing her eggs. And so I guess he thought she couldn't have kids. I don't know.
You know, white woman tears, that should be mean something. She ain't even got a tear.
He thought she couldn't have kids, so they didn't obviously use protection. I'm trying to not speculate and wonder if she like used him as her sperm donor. She's literally 10 years older than he is, and
Okay,
supposedly
how
very
old?
successful and very.
10 years older than him, bitch. Before I went for 2 years. Like 20s, he must be 20 something. Early 30s or something. Cause bitch, you gotta be like 40, 45, something like that.
Full, and he's very smart, very handsome. So I guess she thought he would just sign his rights over. So she called him up and wanted him to do that, and he was like, no, he wants to be involved. So I'm like processing my world literally being turned upside down.
Fake. What are you wiping?
I'm like trying to be supportive, but also I'm just like, this is wild. Absolutely wild.
What the fuck are you wiping? This bitch just wiping under her eye like this. It's nothing there. She like, what is that? Like, white bitches. Hey, I'm sorry. White tears work, but this bitch ain't even got a tear. She just fucking banana. A peach colored
My
banana.
biggest issue is that like I am gonna be a top shelf stepmom.
Slut bucket.
And right now, I would say he's like the dollar menu
Yeah.
stepdad.
Yeah,
to my kids.
yeah.
He's
Slut
like no
bucket.
relationship with them, and I haven't really pushed it.
That
Yeah.
bottom lip is crazy too. What the
So I
fuck?
will be becoming a dad.
Yeah, okay.
Make things better. No idea.
She almost got the Pennywise going on. She Miss Frizzle looking
I'm
ass
being with someone who has kids.
without the red hair and
Wasn't
frizzly.
expecting this.
A lichen
I've been like house shopping and
is a
I just
lichen
thought,
from Underworld.
just didn't see this in my bingo card. Give an update or maybe answer questions. I don't know.
Is that herpes? No. Thing on her lips.
When I post this, when I
She
know-
can't even bring a tear up. This shit's so fake. No. But
I'm really sad.
she is
I don't
sad.
wanna lose
She
my
is
best
sad.
friend.
She's sad. Look at her hand compared to her face. She's sad. Look. Her hand is that bright white. She is sad. You know, even though I don't see the tears, it don't really look like she really crying like that. This proved it. She really is sad. She got white. Look how white this hand is. Look how red her face is. This is damn near the color of this couch. Ugly ass couch, pillow, whatever the fuck that is in the background. Cause she matched the shit, whatever shirt she wearing. This shirt look like a couch. This shirt look like a couch from the 70s or the 60s. The typical couch from back then.
You guys can clearly see that this woman is being played by Chad, but yet she is still in denial that she is just a side chick. Here is another video of her still in denial of being just a pump and dump.
It's been 36 hours since I found out I was going to be a stepmom. My boyfriend found out he has a 2-year-old, and we've been together for 2.5 years. No, he didn't cheat on me, just the woman he knocked up right before we met decided to use him as his sperm donor. And no, I am not jealous whatsoever. I am just in the anger phase of the grieving process that this woman would be this selfish and not care that he had a life and has a life. And I'm really proud of him for stepping up. And I've always said, you know,
one thing I can
can
say though,
daddy,
the magic of fucking makeup is just see her just slap all that shit on her face and like even it out. I was like, damn, she turned from white to light skin in like 5 seconds, 5.5 seconds. I was like, what the fuck? Hold on, this motherfucker done turned to old girl from 7 pounds and shit.
wanted it to be him because I always knew that even if we weren't together, he would have been a great dad. And he would have made things easy on the mom, even if they weren't still together. And
This
so
is crazy.
he is proving
Look how
himself
fast she
to
doing this
be
shit.
who I thought he was. So I am definitely proud of him. I'm very angry at this woman because my life literally got turned upside down. And his life got turned upside down and just wasn't really what I thought was in the cards.
That's
The
why.
irony was about
Like, it's a
so
girl
I
at
said,
work, man. Her ass putting on makeup, bro, like every day, like this. I'm like, why you do it? Cause like I seen her, like she got a, like, I say, I'm fucking up on the words. Obviously, we got IDs. In her ID, I seen her picture, her natural picture, ain't no makeup or nothing. Beautiful. Amazingly beautiful, bro. But she put makeup on every day. And the makeup, it's just, it covers up the beauty. Like, she's still beautiful, but like, she look way beautiful without makeup. And I done told her that, like, why you... I gotta ask her that. I'm gonna ask her again, because she probably forgot. I'm gonna ask her again, like, why you put on all that makeup? I'm gonna ask her that. Because it's crazy. Stop putting all this shit on. It's fucking your skin up. I gotta get on her head about that shit, because it's crazy.
like, have you thought about, you know, getting a vasectomy? And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, I'm surprised you've never thought about getting a vasectomy. Like, you don't want kids and you don't want to have to pay child support. And he was like, yeah, I've never really thought of it. And I go, you know that women, like, trap men in relationships or trap men by getting pregnant, right? And he just was like, never dawned on him. So I feel bad. I feel bad. So all the men out there, if you're watching this, if you don't want to have children, make it so you can't have children so that you're not in a situation like this one day with the woman that you love.
Now, after finally accepting that her Chad was just lying to her, she comes to the conclusion that her ex-husband was actually a better man than all the men she is meeting.
So she come to the conclusion later on. All right. This is why arranged marriages was a thing. Because women make bad fucking decisions. I'm not saying... Damn, it's like, I can't say all of them, but damn near I can say all of them make bad decisions. All of them make bad decisions. Some of them just luck up into the man that wasn't a bad decision. Like, the circumstances of meeting the man probably was a bad decision, but he just so happened to have good character and have morals. And she lucked up. But for the most part, women make fucking bad decisions. That's why arranged marriages was a fucking thing. To stop y'all from making bad fucking decisions. And look at this. Just in America, just allow y'all to make bad decisions. Y'all can't do that shit overseas. You ain't just getting no divorce. There's gotta be some stipulations. Some stipulations for your ass. Then you about to just divorce motherfucker. Not considering, if you abusive, yeah, you need to get divorced. Nigga beating the chick, divorce. Woman beating a man, divorce. You know, men, they get their ass whooped. You know, they more than likely ain't gonna speak on it because they don't want. That's embarrassing. Getting your ass whooped by this woman, but you know what I'm talking. They don't want to tell them, hey, she punching me up, man. I can't do. No, that's some bitch ass shit. Punch her and her shit back. Plain and simple.
Streets. Check it out.
Okay, hot take, but my ex-husband is the best boyfriend that I've ever had. You might be like, what? But let me explain, right? He was such a good boyfriend, but he was a terrible husband. But he was such a good boyfriend that he made me think he was gonna be a good husband. Like, now that I'm back out in the dating world, I'm like, wow, my ex-husband was a really good boyfriend. And like, I referred to my ex-husband when he was my boyfriend in front of my son the other day, and he looks at me, he's like, my dad was your boyfriend? I was like, yeah, once upon a time. I always catch myself telling people, like, yeah, he was a great boyfriend. Like, he did all the things. All the things. He just was not a good husband. And now that I'm, like, back out in the dating world with, like, the whole situation with my ex-boyfriend, I'm like, how? How does that happen? I'm, like, comparing, like, 20...
It's a wrap for her. It's a wrap for her. Now, my man's 9 times out of 10, he was financially well. So it was more easier for him to come across something. So he had options, which he didn't realize. You know, you get used to a motherfucker every day and you think, oh yeah, I know this motherfucker. He can't get no hoes. Bitch, you dumb. You figured it out. Now you lonely. About to die alone because ain't nobody about to deal with your sadistic bullshit that you gonna try to push on them. So you gonna try to go for the younger man, and the younger man, they just gonna fuck you, and they not gonna deal with the bullshit, especially if they come into consciousness and realize, like, yeah, this bitch is trying to use me to relive her youth. Stupid. Let's continue.
Year-old Rebecca to 33-year-old Rebecca, and I'm like, oh my gosh, literally my ex-husband did all the things as the boyfriend that everyone wants. Which is sad because I'm like, there's all of these men in their 30s, and my ex-husband is a better boyfriend. Like, I think I've lost hope.
These modern women are so quick to divorce their husbands because they think that they can just replace them easily with another better man. But after
This is what her
reality
ass gets.
hits them in their faces like a ton of brick, they come fast to the realization that their ex-husband was actually the catch. Now, all they do is being jealous and bitter every time they see their ex-husbands thriving. Check it out.
Just dropped my kids off to my ex-husband. He's literally the biggest asshole. Like,
How?
the fact that he still has friends, or the people that we were friends with are still in his life, blows my mind, because I'm like, how could you guys be friends with someone who's...
Bitch, you divorced them. That's why. And they like, bitch, you wrong. That's why. You like, it's just that simple. It's not no. Why you could? He's not an asshole. You're the asshole, and they understood that. They were like, "We're not fucking with her. Fuck that."
Really such an asshole. My kids are crying. I like cannot wait until they get to an age where they can like decide.
And they gonna go for
If they want
him.
to be around or not be around.
And
I
they
don't know
going
when.
for daddy. They going for daddy. They were like, mommy, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Only way they going for mommy is leniency. Daddy is more structural. But leniency is why a lot of kids would go for mommy. Okay? Let's be real. Let's be real.
Right now, he's just been like literally the biggest a-hole to me. He owes me a bunch of money from like half of like activities and school stuff, and so I don't know if that's what his deal is. I'm always like, bro, your alimony ends in a couple months. Like, get over it. Like, I don't know what your problem is, but I just
He ain't do shit though.
what your problem, bro. Your alimony ends in
What
a
he do?
to me. He owes me a bunch of money. One side,
Oh, her money.
who they want to be around or not be around. I don't
Okay.
know what his deal is right now.
What am I
He's just
missing?
been like literally the biggest a-hole to me. He owes me
Been
a
an a-hole.
bunch of money
Oh.
from like half of like activities and school stuff. And so I
Okay.
don't know if that's what his deal is. I'm always like, bro, your alimony ends in a couple months. Like, get over it. Like, I don't know what your problem is, but I just.
What do you do?
Definitely not what I saw on my bingo card. My divorce bingo card was being a
Like, this is my thing. I hate when people say somebody did something wrong to them or whatever, but they can't go into detail of what this shit was. That pisses me off. For real. I'm like, what happened? What happened? Like, go into detail what happened that made you mad or upset, or you able to call him an asshole or anything. Like, what did they do?
parent with my ex-husband. I always tell people, like, the easiest way to explain the way he treats me is you would think that he caught me in bed with his best friend. That's the easiest way.
Divorce.
That's what's wild. Okay, I feel better. Thank you. I had to get that out. I needed to get some tears out. I woke up today so motivated. I was like, I'm gonna drop the
What
mic.
tears?
I'm gonna do all these stuff. All these things.
Might be the
create
quality
all
of
this
the
content,
camera.
Do all this, and then on the drive over. Also, July was like the worst month of my life.
What happened?
This last July was, which is wild because every single July I've had something happen.
Bad storytellers. Oh my god, man. Patrice O'Neal was not fucking lying. Bad fucking storytellers. What's going on? What happened?
From a selfish person that just completely flips my life upside down. I just like can't talk about it yet. So anyway, bye.
You can clearly see that she is not saying specifically what her ex-husband did when she
Yeah.
brought the kids for her to just be
Precisely.
so upset and angry at him right now.
Precisely.
And that is what you call jealousy and bitterness. And that is what always going on with modern women. They are literally projecting how they are feeling at the moment onto you. They are unhappy with or without a man for most of the time, and that is why they keep on making bad decisions after bad decisions with their life.
Man, because that shit just gave me a fucking mind boggle. Fuck. I was like, what the hell is going on? Say what the hell is going on. I'm sorry. Let's go, man. Because we got to end this video.
I would like to ask you to pay attention at the images you are watching right now on your screens. This woman is clearly showing us the life they portray on social media versus how their lives really are in real life. I always tell you that these modern women are all crying and suffering behind closed doors. But when they post in social media, They put on a front to deceive other women to follow them in this debauchery. We will finish up with a clip of this woman who got so hurt and mad because Chad pumped and dumped her.
Okay.
So she went to find Chad's baby mama to get some information and closure.
I caught my ex-boyfriend living a double life, and this is how I got into contact with his son's mom, aka his relationship of 5 years. Now remember, we were broken up at this point, so I no longer had access to his Instagram, so I called up a girlfriend, and I said, hey, can you look for every woman with this name? She sends me a screenshot of 3 women, and we started digging. I had seen 1 or 2 like blurry photos of my ex-boyfriend's child that he just found out about, and so I was able to identify the woman because we found a...
Is this the trend though? Put on makeup or lotion and say what the fuck y'all was doing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all ain't got the lotion, y'all story time and put the makeup on. That's crazy.
her and her kid online. So we hop onto Truth Finder, we have her first name, her last name, we know what city she lived in, and we're calling all these phone numbers that Truth Finder had said were hers, and none of them were her number. So I head back over to Google, I search her first and her last name this time, and the city and state she lived in, and a public Instagram page with her and a friend. They own like a business together. That popped up. So you better believe we search for the friend on Truth Finder, find her phone number, give her a call. My girlfriend's all the buffering. My girlfriend gives her a call and she's like, hi, is this so-and-so? Are you friends with so-and-so? And she's like, yeah. She's like, okay, well, like, hang tight. I got this like crazy story to tell you. She's like, but I'm pretty sure that my friend and your friend are seeing the same guy. So bestie for the restie gets the baby mama on the phone. She gives me a call. We have a long chat. At this point, we're not even like upset with each other because like I was broken up with him and I just wanted the truth. She like knew he had been cheating and just didn't have enough proof and just was kind of like content with how life was. So yes, that is the story of how I found my ex-boyfriend's son.
So this the thing. This how you know women love being hurt and negativity. Cause I seen comics say this. But they become detectives. And like in real, no, well the comic didn't say they become detectives, but I believe the comic did say that before. But the comic was saying like, what's his name? Ron G. He on Chocolate Sundays. Was that no? It wasn't him. It was Ryan Davis. And he was talking about, you know, relationships and shit and how women like being hurt. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense. Like his whole little set. Go check out Ryan Davis, man. Chocolate Sundays. You'll see what I'm talking about.
The internet by only knowing her first name and the city she lived in.
There you have it, folks. Modern women will always chase after the thrill and the instant gratification.
That part.
So be...
Chase after the thrill, instant gratification. Chase after the thrill. That's why they go for niggas that cheat and fuck with multiple hoes, so they can have a thrill of catching him in a lie type shit. Like, and it's just that simple. Why the fuck you want to do that when you could get a person that's peaceful? It's boring. Don't get me wrong. I'm a boring ass motherfucker, right? It's boring, but nigga not cheating, nigga not doing too much, nigga at home not doing stuff. These women out there don't want that, okay? And I am living proof of that. Where, you know, I had conversations with women and certain shit I'm just not going for. Like $200 dates. Like that's something, if I'm in a relationship with a woman for a while and I would you know, be like an anniversary thing and I want to do something very nice and we go somewhere like where we paying that much money. But for the most part, nigga, I'm not doing that shit on a regular shit. Even if I got that shit, that is not a good financial decision. And I don't want no woman that think that fucking idiotic that we need to do some shit like that. No, that's out the question. Be realistic, be logical about life. But let's continue.
Careful to not fall into this spiral trap with them, and always protect yourself at all times. And above all, don't forget to keep your head up, focus on your goals.
Yeah. Focus on your goals, all that shit. You gotta focus on your goals. That's what I do. Focus on my goals. I work hard, and that's what I do. I'm not focusing. If a woman is talking about $200 days, I'm straight. You know, I don't really know her like that. No, I'm not doing that. The most I'm doing is about 60, 70, something like that. But if I'm paying $200, we're going to CJ Barrymore. We're about to jump in go-karts. We're about to do laser tag. All that. That's a $200 day. But as far as eating, hell no. Hell to the fuck no. But $200 day, you gotta listen to how a woman be talking, what she considered, like, is she lost in this world type shit? And if, you know, I ain't about to go too deep all into that, because we done watched a long ass video. Like and subscribe so we hit that 100K today. Stay peaceful, productive, and positive. And much love. I'm out there. Yo. I'm out the door. Island coast, wise of the old. I see your 3 eyes is closed. Consistency, your conditioning, I suppose. Children mimicking imagery they've been exposed to.